Hello and welcome back to the channel where we are making a video game from scratch using Love2d and Lua. So yesterday we got a pushable object. So we've got this boulder here and we cannot collide with it, but we can't push it either. So we're trying to add the ability to push it if the next space is available for it to be pushed into. And we're also having it work with coming on and off screen like that. So we got that class done yesterday, and I think today we'll do a little bit of we'll tidy up some of the code we did yesterday so that there's not magic numbers, and then we also need to do some new sprites for Tashio to be pushing up against, so that we can at least change so that he's looking like he's pushing, and then we can worry about actually trying to move the thing and adding a sound effect or something like that. So I did realize that we forgot delta time in our update function. We haven't used it yet, so it doesn't really matter just yet, but nice to have it. And then let's take a look at what we did yesterday for the collides. It was pushable collides. What did we say? I think it was in the scene. We moved this logic into the scene. Yes, so the pushables collides. See, these are the numbers I'm talking about here. -1, +1, -6. I want to change this so that it's something like AABB side collision. I don't know what to call it other than buffer. So if we have one be AABB side collision buffer, and this is AABB top collision buffer. Then we can go into our constants and give us these two values here. Okay, top collision buffer is a 6, yeah. Okay. And then we should hopefully be able to, yeah, change this as well. Okay, so. I messed that up. It's AABB. Okay. And then I want to say, I was thinking that we just add the player adjustment in the function itself so that the function would just handle it, but we also have these methods used for entities and other stuff that doesn't necessarily move our global player position. So I don't think I want to do that actually, but we might be able to. If we look in our entity, see, we have got a lot of weird other numbers. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me to unmagic number this. It's just the kind of thresholds, you know, because we have a 2, a 3, an 8, a 6, and a 1. So that's 5 variables we'd have to put names for so that it's not magic numbers, but then it's just a weird thing to kind of title. So I think I'm okay with this. This is like the faux 3D collision that we're using with a little bit of a buffer so that the squares, you know, if it's pure AABB, most of our sprites don't go to the very edge, so we kind of suck in the bounding box just a bit so that we don't prematurely collide before it looks like we collide to the player's eyes. So we should still work fine after that. We didn't officially change anything. Okay, so let's get our pushing animation sprites drawn. So I do have a reference to Link's Awakening, so something like this where we need pushing left, pushing right, pushing up, and pushing down. So we can kind of use this as a starting point. Can we add this? Okay, yeah, we can. Cool. So we're going to save this. This is our player atlas, but we're going to save this as player push atlas. Okay. So these first two, it's more of like a top-down extreme angle. Hey Loki. Hey, good evening. And Salto, what's up? How's it going? Today, I had to take a nap today before stream. I was just like zonked out. But yeah, we're trying to do some sprites here, so we're gonna be tweaking what we've got to kind of modify it for pushing. Yeah, man, there's nothing like a mega nap. Yeah, I think mine was like a 70 minutes or something like that, just over an hour, but it was good. Now the angle on his head kind of changes here, so like his head's closer to his hands, like he's gathering up some strength. But also his head is more of a top down, so like we might have to shift some of these. And then once we're happy with this, as long as we're happy, you know, it's like we have all these different color tunics that can go over the default skin, so we need to make sure that we export a tunic variety to go over it as well. It's such a delicate balance to try to do pixel art, man. It's so weird. Well, it's like I've got like a reference image like right in front of me too, and it's like I'm like, damn, this is tough. Yeah, this is 16 by 16. Dude, Salto, you should have seen me try to draw a log yesterday. Like the boulder came out okay, right? Like that looks okay. But I drew a log. Let me show you the log, dude. It's so bad. Let's see. Log. Oh no. Let's search for log like that. Okay, never mind. It's currently a boulder, so we'll switch it over to log right here. This. So are you ready for this log? It looks so bad. It looks like a barrel. Yeah, that's just the placeholder log. That's not final. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I think I might make it like a two tile wide thing, so we can give it more kind of, because like when it's square like that, it just looks so weird. Okay, I think we just mimic this Tetris shape on this side, because something is looking so weird about it. Okay, that's not looking bad. Now, it is kind of missing. Maybe we give the belt color down here, so he still has the belt. Okay. Yeah. Now, in his, they've got it more kind of top down, like he's got more hair covering his face. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know if I like that. I do kind of like it because it's like he's kind of like putting his head downwards. So I think we can afford to keep that. Okay. And then if that's our first push downwards, then we need a stepping motion. So that's the low one because his head is low. And then we'll give a higher one. So I'll use the same starting point. But this one has his head a little higher. And maybe his head, you know what, maybe we should have kept his original head closer to his original head for this. So let's get his like lower half. We'll get his lower half and then modify this. I kind of like he's got like green over his face in between his eyeballs, and same with the pulling, and I think it kind of adds a little bit more like intensity, because it's like it looks like he's like holding his breath and like turning a different color. So I think I like that aspect of it. Oh gosh. Okay. So yeah, Salto, we're trying to get a demo done. So I'm trying to get all the stuff I need for the demo done, which the last part of the demo is you open a chest in the dungeon once you beat the dungeon, and you get the green tunic of power, which allows you to push objects. So at the beginning of the game, in your normal Tashio outfit, you can push up against an object, but it just won't move. And it's not until you get the green tunic that you can actually push items out of the way. And then that's how you unlock the first forest biome. I want to see what the red eyeballs looks like. Like if we come red all the way through here. It's hard to say, because it definitely looks weird right now. But if it's in the middle, if it's only one frame of the pushing animation, it might add a little something. We'll see what it looks like before we commit to it, obviously. So let's get... Because it should look like he's kind of like bobbing his head up and down as he's pushing downwards. Yeah, something like that. We'll see how that looks. I guess we can actually play with it right now. We can make a new sequence, 16 by 16 sequence, and give us 2 frames worth, and play with how it looks in animated form. So we can add a frame, and then on the second frame come and add this one. Oh my, what did I do? Of course I clicked, I exited out before I even, oh god. I didn't even read it, I just exited out. I did not want advanced mode. I can't see what I'm doing. That's not right. That's not right. Well, I don't know. It looks like... I don't like it. I don't like it. Where did all my controls go? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was going to say, it looks like he's doing push-ups. Not so much, yeah. Control F, okay. Yeah, not such a big fan of that. Okay. Well, yeah, I think the big red forehead is just so strange. That does look better instantly, but I mean, still, he looks like a frog. Frog getting some. It looks so weird. Okay. I think we need to shift. I think what's really weird about it is that this pixel doesn't move. It does look better. That does look better. It's too much elbow on the push down, I think. It's also going like just too fast. So like, how do you change the speed? Nope. It doesn't look as bad. I just don't know how to change the speed on this thing. Oh, here we go. 200 milliseconds. Google was like, just press P. And I was like, that makes sense. P for speed of frames. Okay. I'm getting used to it. It doesn't look as suggestive as the first part. Looks like he's given CPR. Okay. You know what? I like this. I think I want to tweak either this part. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That looks better. I like thinking that he's resuscitating some of the woodland creatures. And it's weird that the purple doesn't move. So I think the purple should move down 1 pixel here. That looks weird. Yeah, it just looks weird that his... Maybe... Yeah, the purple needs to move somewhat, so maybe it just moves from the left side to the right side here. Maybe that's enough to make it. That does look better. It's hard to say, because he's going to be small. There's 1 pixel in his hair up here that is same for both frames, and it looks strange. It doesn't look like he's got his bun anymore when I change that, so yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. Looks slightly strange to me though that this 1 black pixel here is on both frames. Maybe we can scoot this line down 1. It's only weird if I stare at it. It looks okay if I don't stare at it. Okay. That looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like he's pushing something. Yeah. Yeah. And even that's probably too fast. It's probably closer to, I don't know. And you know what? That's not even changing the... You have to change the animation time for both frames, so... Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, he's... God dang it. Let's go 200, 200. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Okay. I'm kind of wanting to see if, like, alternating the gap in between his hands here, like if there's a gap on this side, then on this one there's a gap on this side, if that looks... No? That looks weird. Yeah, it just looks weird. This is such a... I don't want to say tedious, because it's not really tedious. It's just like there's one... With this aspect, you know, 16 by 16 pixels, like 1 pixel makes all the difference. So it's like pixel peeping for a 1 pixel difference is just the name of the game. Yeah, I like that his eyes move down. It looks like he's kind of like really trying. Okay, yeah, this looks better. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really like how his elbows come out so far. Maybe we make it a little less noticeable there. Well, I don't know. It looks good. Each individual frame looks good. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. I like that. So let's take this new frame 1. Oops. And we'll put it over this old one we had. Okay. And frame 2. Come on, man. What are you doing? Okay. So we've got 2 of our 6 frames ready for testing. I think the pushing up will be fairly straightforward. Like, we're just going to move. I think we're going to keep the shape of his hair and just have his hands go up. So that should be pretty easy. I don't know if we're going to add pulling. We might just have pushing. I don't know. Because pulling is actually, he strains more. I like the pulling downwards is funny. But yeah, let's try to move his hands upwards here. Okay, I think we're going to scoot his whole head down 1 so that we can see his hands a little bit better. That way it looks like his hands are above his head too. Well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, they're too close. It should be over 1. Okay. Such a delicate balance. I don't know. I think if we figure out how the outline goes of black, then we can fill in with gray the front of the sleeves here. It's like if you think of his shoulders, the angle, it's too steep of an angle, so I think we might only need like two colors of sleeve here. 2 pixels of sleeve. Well, that looks okay. Yeah, I guess let's flip this and see what it looks like when it's animated. Every time. I don't know what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah, he's twerking is what it looks like. I've got both coffee and Coke to try to keep me awake. Okay. We should give him a fat rump. It's only appropriate. Okay, I think if we scoot his head upwards on this second frame, it might look better. I don't think this is going to look better. But if his head, if his head kind of cuts off his... Oh my god. Cuts off the tip of his hands here, it might look at least a little more. We can give him a fatter booty on this one. I think he should be a little thicker. It looks like the police are gonna frisk him and he's trying to get out of it by twerking. Okay, I think 200 seconds is the way to go. That does look better. The speed, the ferocity of the twerk, I think, is what really kind of presented itself. Okay. This isn't bad. I hate saying just like this isn't bad to everything, because I'm like, I'm not trying to make it just not bad. You know, ideally I want it decent. This is pretty close. Yeah, it's the speed. It looks so weird when it's the wrong speed. So we'll have to make sure to get that right in game. And then on this one, he's got like, his booty comes out to the left side here, but then it doesn't come out on the other side. So if we were to extend his belt off to this side and kind of cut off the black a bit over here, maybe it'll look... Yeah, it's amazing how much difference the speed really makes. It's getting there. His hands, I feel like his hands should move a little bit too, because, well, or maybe his shoulders is what I'm thinking. So if his right, so his left hip is out here, so his right hand should maybe be more up. So maybe we can just scoot the edge pixels up one here. Or adjust. Okay, what don't I like about this? He's got like a gap on this side to kind of accentuate his hip kind of coming out this way. But on this end, he doesn't have that gap. So if his gap is like flush with the outside of his foot, yet it comes inwards one like this. But the inwards has a black outline. Okay, that does look better. Yeah, I still think he needs some movement in his shoulders. Like maybe just one pixel at like right here, like whatever pixel right here, and then whatever pixel over there, and maybe it'll... That looks weird. Yeah. Okay, I think what is kind of weird is like his hair right here didn't get cut. Okay. Okay, that's looking okay, and then maybe... Oh, wait. You know, that actually almost looks good. Like, even though it's weird to put like a black over here, it kind of makes it look like his shoulder is leaning into it. Like his left shoulder is leaning into it over here, and his right one is leaning into it over there. Maybe it should be the same height, though. Over there. It's so hard. It's like... I need to look at it smaller so that... Yeah. He doesn't look like he's dancing. It's close. Okay, I think I just want one more pixel of gray on this side. It's really close. I don't like how it's lower. It should be the same height of his shoulder over here. But then that's... Gosh, it's just off by one over here. Ugh, looks weird, looks weird. This is really close. It just looks a little too... It moves... Well... No, I think he's too skinny. We gotta make him thicker. Well, it's hard because his from behind he's about that thick. Yeah, he should be a bit thicker. So So let's make him 1 pixel thicker here. That looks better already. Then he'll be thicker on this side too. Man, it's such a balance. I think I just don't like it. This pixel is throwing me off now over here. You know, it's close. It's like, okay, this might be it. We only get like a real big shoulder on the left side there, but I think I like it. Because if we were to match it, if we were to match that shoulder, we can't really match it because there's only 2 pixels of height to work with. So if we wanted this pixels to stand out, we'd have to extend it a pixel outwards here. And let's just see what that looks like. Ooh, actually, that might be it. No, I don't like it. I like it before we did that. Yeah. No, I don't think that's it. I think I like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. Sweet. So there's pushing up. Here's pushing down. Nice. Yeah, low, the speed looks so much better. Okay. I like these. So let's snag this first frame here. Why does it do it? Why does it do it? Okay. Okay. So we've got 4 of our 6 sprites. I like that. Yeah. So let's see if we can get the side push, and then we'll just mirror the side push so that we have both push left and push right. want to switch up the shape of his hand here. It's looking close, but I like there's no room here to kind of shape his sleeve. And I don't know if that's, I guess we could maybe shift, I don't know if we shift all of his such few pixels to work with here. I guess this is a good point to take it into the animation and see. Yeah, that's looking close already. That's looking pretty good. But yeah, we need to shape his sleeve on the downward one. That's really close. I don't like this area. And the sleeve should be consistent. This one has a separator. Okay, that's close. So yeah, I just don't like... Maybe if we scoot this over by one. Yeah, I like that. That's really close. It's not quite there. This is really close. Okay. Yeah, that's looking like it. Yeah, I like that. There's the only thing I think is a little strange is the gray in here is just a little strange to me. So maybe we just scoot it a little closer. so it doesn't jump as far. That does look better. Still off by 1, I think. Either this needs 1 more pixel wide. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Okay, I think I like that. There's just this pixel right here, I think, is throwing me off. That actually helped a bit. Man, it's so crazy how 1 pixel can kind of make or break it. Now this pixel sticks out to me. This one right here doesn't move. This one right there. And that's what looks weird. But then when it's gone, there's a 2 pixel gap and then it looks strange. That might be it. There's like, I don't know, there's like 1 pixel off somewhere in here. Yeah, I think I like that. It doesn't stick out as much to me with that added gray. I need to like look away for a second and look back at it. Yeah, the only thing that sticks out to me is the purple band doesn't move at all. So I think on his lower one, when he's lower like this, his purple band should be back by 1, just to give it some difference. That throws off the shape of his sleeve. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. This might be it. The band doesn't move, but it looks so strange when we change anything else about it. Maybe if we give more shadow there. I think that does help, actually. Yeah, that might be it. I don't know. My eye is still drawn right to that pixel we just added. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. So the next step, well, we've got to export this new sheet. And then we need to flip it. It's easier, we could, since it's the same pixels, we could use the same sheet, but then swap, rotate it on the x-axis, but then we have to change the offset. And then also with the added tunic colors, we'd have to also flip and then distort that, and it just gets more confusing with the math. So it's literally just easier to just make it unique instead of reuse every single, optimize every single asset we possibly can. It's not like it saves us, it's 32 pixels worth of extra memory on a PNG. so really not a big deal. Okay, cool. So there's all of our pushing sprites. It looks good. Yeah, looks good. So let's save this. Let's export this as... First of all, I'm going to save this into my pictures, playerPushAtlas as an A-sprite file, but then we export or save as a PNG in our repo, which is right here. So we have called this playerPushAtlas. So playerPushAtlas PNG. Oh, we have one. What's in it? Did we save it already? Oh, okay, well, we can overwrite that. That's the old playerAtlas. I mean, as long as we saved as, yeah. Okay, so we should have a playerAtlas. Yes. and then a player pushing atlas. Uh-oh. What was that? Okay. Oh my, what is happening? Okay. Okay, so we've got player pushing atlas. So now we need to add this as a animation for our player character and then toggle it on certain conditions, right? So we'll try to do first of all, let's just import the drawable. So let's go, we have a player atlas imported and we'll import it here as a G texture. So we'll have a texture called character push. And we do it in the square braces because it is a key for a drawable. And we're going to say new image, player push atlas, PNG. And then what we can do is look at where we use this character walk again. I know we have a quad, right? We need to have a character push key for our G frames, which is going to be a quad generation. And all a quad is the piece of the image, right? Since it's a whole atlas, there's 8 different frames. So the quad is saying, hey, generate quads on this texture that we just have of the 8 tiles wide, but give it a width and a height of a tile size. So it'll go and it'll pull out a quadrant of the sprite sheet with that tile size dimension, so that we'll have each piece indexable. Okay, so we've got the quads for the character push. Now that we have that in our global texture table, we need to go into our entity definitions and give us an animation using the quads that we just made. So there's an entity defs. I don't see it harpooned. Where is it? Entity def. Okay, so in our player entity, we have an animation table with all the different animations. So we need to add the key for each of these pushing animations, as well as the starting frame, the timing of it, the texture it pulls from, and whether or not it loops. So idle, falling. Okay, so we should have a push down. We have to do this in the order that we have them, right? So push down is 1, 2, push up is the next, then left and right. So down, up, left, right. So the quad we just made for this thing will be, you know, we have the ability to say, you know, what frame it's at, because the quad pulled it out into frames. So we should be able to just define the frames here. And then push down is 1 and 2. Push up is 3 and 4. Five, 6, and 7, and 8. They all have the same interval of 0.3. We'll see if that timing is okay. But for right now, we need to be able to just change the animation state of our player to be, we just need a test of these animations and make sure they're working okay. So I'm forgetting the method we use. Is it change animation or change state? Or it's animation change, state machine change? No. Change animation. Okay. So we have a change animation function for our player, and we want to change it to be the key of whatever these are. So we can test each one, push up, push down, up, left, and right. We can test each one of these. So in our scene, if the very last thing we do in our scene is listen for input and then change our direction, we can kind of test this out. So if we, right here, we can listen for if a love keyboard is pressed. Is down actually, let's try down. If down is down, then we want to take our global scene view, which this is actually self. Our self player, we could probably also just do our global player. Change animation to push down. Just so we can test it. So if we press down, let's hope we see a plus down. Entity def, we're missing something in here. We have a comma. We have a comma. We have a comma. Okay. What does it matter at? Expected parentheses to close line 61. Oh, we don't have a comma here. Okay, playerPushAtlas PNG does not exist. We should have exported it. Graphics. Player Pushing Atlas is what we named it. Yeah. Player Pushing Atlas. Okay. So we're here. Look at that. We've got pushing downwards. It's not animating though. That looks pretty good though. So we just need to make sure it gets animated. Push down is frames 1 and 2. I think what's happening is that every frame we just change the animation to push down, and push down loads the first frame that we declared for it. So we need to not, I don't know, it's like we need to, if we just say change animation push down here, does it do the same thing? Oh, there we go. So push down. Oh. Okay, well, this is at least good enough for us to kind of look at it and see if we like it in the game and the speed. That looks pretty good for push down. It also looks like it could be pull too, so maybe we do add pull. I don't know. It depends on the puzzles. Probably better to have more variety, so. Okay, push down looks good. Looks like he's doing push-ups. Okay, let's see push left. Nice. Cool, that looks really good. Oh my gosh, it's 12:22. We missed committing before midnight, so we missed a green dot on our GitHub, but that's okay. Push right looks good. Funny how push up isn't the push up one. Push down is the push up one. But push up. That looks good. Okay, so why is it that there's got to be something in our animation that we're missing, so that where are we doing the animation handling for our player? We defer to the entity render. So we have a change animation and then a current animation update. If we have an animation, we update our animation. Okay, well, where are we doing the change animation to downwards and stuff? Oh, in the walking state. Oh, okay, so we might need... Yeah, in the walking state, in the player walk state, we might need to add... Okay, so here... Yeah, let's try this. Let's try adding the continuous input here. Well... Oh, well... No, I don't know. Change... Because here, we're falling and we're changing animation of falling. Let's just try to put it here and see if it animates without us. Scene view player. It should animate. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So only if it's in the walk state, but it's animating. So we can do... Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. So this is in the walk state, and walk state only if we're holding continuous input. So I guess let's just put in the walk state, you know, for right now, just so it works. We'll do an is down. For up would be W. And this would really be the direction, because we're already keeping track of the direction. So we can say if our player's direction, for right now at least, just to like show that it's working for this commit, we can have push up if our direction's up. Nice. Oh, that looks really good. Yes. He doesn't stop pushing, but it does look good. Oh, that looks really good. The only thing I kind of don't like is his hand here. When he's pushing to the side, his hand doesn't have a black pixel on the very front of his hand. That's the one thing I don't really like. But looks really good other than that. I like that. I guess it does look like he's more pulling than pushing on the downward one. But he looks more pulling than pushing, but how do you make him look more pushing than pulling? I guess it would be, I guess his head would be lower for both frames. Like he's, because it looks like he's pulling his head back when he should be pushing his head inwards. So we might want to change that, but I'm gonna keep that for now. We'll probably tweak it a bit more. Well, let's just do it right now. Let's just see. We're already here. So yeah, that looks more like pulling. So what if his head from here went down instead of up? Well, if on here, let's see. So if his head's down there, and then on this one, when his arms are pushed in, his head also goes down one more pixel. Let's see if that looks more like pushing. I do think that looks more like pushing. Because it doesn't look like he's yanking his head back like he used to. So let's do this one for the push down. And we'll just change this. What's cool is we should just have to change this one frame. Oh, it's his other frame too. Because we scooted his head down on this frame, so. We maybe should keep the pull. I like that one as a pull. So maybe we'll just save this as playerPushAtlas 2. And what we'll really do is just rename our original to do push save or something. So player. Okay, and then player push. I didn't see where we saved it. Oh, we saved it as a sprite. Yeah, we want to save it as a PNG PushAtlas 1. And then player pushing. Why is a zone identifier in here? I don't know if we have. Where's the .lua file? Or sprite. Pause mockup. I don't see it. Okay. Let's see. It should look more like pushing down. I do think it looks a bit better. Yeah, it looks... Yeah. I don't know, I still think there's something we can improve about it, but it's good. It's good for now. Yeah. Sweet. Cool. Yes. Looks really good. Okay. What was the other thing I wanted to change? Oh, maybe his pixel on his front hand here. I think we're using all the width we've got. Yeah, we're using all the width we got. So either we scoot his hand back. Either we scoot his hand back 1 pixel. But that kind of throws off. Yeah, I don't like that. It looks good stretched out like that. Yeah, we don't have any leeway to scoot this back anymore because of his bun. His bun has to stick out and it gives it shape, so we can't really do anything about that. There's just too little pixels to work with. Okay, so we've got the pushing working. We just need to define when to switch to the pushing, which isn't just when its direction is a direction, but when we're holding an input and we're colliding. See, how do we do that? It's like if we're holding an input, maybe we have to, I think we have to have like a it's tough because we can't just say, well, I don't know. I think we need to kind of have like a Boolean of like a pushed up against a wall or something. Well, because how do we determine that we're pushing up against a wall? We would be pushing up against the wall if we're holding an input and we're continuously colliding with. I don't know how we do it. I'll think about how we do it, and then tomorrow we'll get that working so that we have pushing only if we're actually pushing on an item. And then once we have... This looks off by 1 over here. Yeah, it looks like... Oh, yeah, we are off by 1. Oh, I know why. It's because when we're standing, we don't reach the edge of the pixel, so all of our collide logic is based on 1 pixel inwards. That's okay, though. I think it's okay because it kind of goes into the item a bit. Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, I think that looks okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I am not going to be changing the dimensions of our collision based on what state we're in. So we just need to handle, yeah, man. I think what we need to do is when we have, I think anytime we determine that our player has collided with any direction, We just need to change the animation to be the push for that direction. I guess the only exception would be like against an entity, like a gecko entity. We don't want to be pushing up against the gecko entity. We'd want to be just getting hurt by him, but I guess we'll just make sure that the getting hurt, yeah, the detection for that is different anyway, so. So we'll work on that tomorrow to try to get the pushing only if we're colliding with an entity. And then we'll see if it resets and animates properly. So that's looking really good though. I'm really happy with that. And then once we have the animation for our character working appropriately, then we can worry about an actual function to actually push the item over if it's a legal move to push it, and then that'll be cool. Cool. Okay, so let's commit here. We'll say, oops, oh god. Let's just do a get status real quick. We changed a lot. Pull save atlas. Okay, I'm okay saving. Oh, we shouldn't have the pushing atlas 2 PNG. Player pushing atlas 2. Yo, I don't even see this. Where is this? In graphics? Yeah, in graphics. New file, player pushing atlas 2. I don't even see player pushing atlas. Oh, I don't know. It just like didn't update. Pushing atlas 2 is what we saved. Let me just make sure pushing atlas isn't the tall one. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, pull save atlas should be the tall one that we saved, and then let's do a get diff and see. Oh, let's, before we move the, yeah, in the walk state, in the update function, let's just say that this is our to do. Okay. Okay, we've got to make sure we stage all this stuff. Okay, I messed up my commits there a little bit, but I think we just did 2 commits instead, so we should be okay. Ugh, yeah, I messed up the commit with a period. I never get how I do that, but yeah, added pushable class. That's wrong. Yeah, we really screwed up the commit message on that one. Yeah, we really messed that up. Yeah, see, our commit message got screwed up. It's okay. I do that every once in a while. Let's do... Yeah, I'll just give it the proper title in the commit on YouTube. But yeah, okay. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with more fine-tuning for the pushing. But yeah, thanks for watching.